היי!
ברוכים הבאים לעוד אירוע של JavaScript Israel. תודה רבה לכולכם שבאתם. הייתה אמורה להיות פה עכשיו נטע, היא ארגנה את האירוע הזה, אבל לצערנו היא לא הצליחה להגיע בסוף. היא בסדר, אבל פשוט לא תהיה פה הפעם. בהמשך תחליף אותי תמר, והמוזיקה הנוגה תלווה אותי בינתיים, אני מניח. אז בואו נתחיל. אז כמובן תודה רבה למליו שמארחים אותנו והם הספונסרים שלנו, ולאייריז.io. זה לא אני. look מה, no hands. סבבה. שני לינקים חשובים למטה שאתם יכולים לראות, ספורט קומיוניטי, ואתם מכירים או רוצים מישהו שמעוניין להיות ספונסר, או אם אתם רוצים להציע איזשהו רעיון להרצאה באחד האירועים שלנו, אולי ותתקבלו ותהיו פה באחד האירועים הבאים. לינק להגרלה, הוא כנראה לא תראו אותו עוד הרבה בהמשך האירוע, אז נמצא לכם עכשיו לקחת כמה שניות, להעתיק, לצלם, whatever, פשוט כי אנחנו שוכחים לשים אותו אחרי זה, ומי שלא נרשם, עד סוף ההרצאה האחרונה אנחנו סוגרים את ההרשמה, אז take a minute, I'll take a sip, כאילו זה די פשוט, ביטלי, JSIL, win, אין פה משהו מתוחכם. אוקיי, moving on, אז כן, ספונסר ביי, מליו, כמו שאמרנו, הם לא רק מארחים אותנו, הם גם נותני החסות, שגורמים לזה שהאירועים האלה בכלל מצליחים לצאת לפועל, ויש כיבוד, ויש וידאו והכל. אז אני לא נטע בונדי, אבל היא גם לא נראית ככה, אז בסדר. אבל אלה הדוברים שלנו היום, גיא, גל, ליאור וגיל תייר, אפשר מחיאות כפיים, זה הזמן. תודה רבה. אוקיי, המטרות שלנו, helpful and kind JS community, אני חושב שזה מובן, connect great minds together, זה חלק מהאירוע גם פה וגם בקבוצה, שאנשים יכולים לתרום ולעזור אחד לשני, ו-use our JS powers for good, גם ברור. code of conduct, אם ומישהו לא נתקע, לא יודע, חושב שאולי ויש ספק שהוא לא יודע מה נכון או לא נכון, גם לינק די פשוט, ביטלי, JSL, conduct, מדי פעם יכולים לעבור על זה, לקרוא את זה רק כדי להרגיש טוב יותר. שוב, אם מישהו מעוניין לדבר, זה הלינק להגיש הצעות, צות, פלאפונים על שקט, לא, אין לנו מחבט ומישהו שיבוא מאחור, אבל בכל זאת עדיף שתהיו על שקט. וזהו, עכשיו ידבר יותם ממליו, נתחיל מהאירוע.
אהלן, אז אני מדבר על לבחור את הפתרון הנכון. So choosing the right solution, this is going to be my talk. It's a 5-minute talk, so it's going to be quick. So a bit about me, I'm a tech lead here at Melio, been coding for 12 years, married with 2 boys. I eat 1 meal a day, and no, I'm not hungry. And I love cooking and baking, which is kind of an oxymoron, but never mind. So let's jump right in. So let me tell you a story about a little package called React Flatpak. Okay, this is a package that we had in our app, and the story begins that I wanted to move our app to React 18, but I had a really small problem in my upgrade. It's broken on React 18. And the maintainers, as most of you probably encountered it during your career, doesn't have the capacity, time, or even the feeling that they need to support React 18. So I'm stuck. So okay, what I'm going to do right now, so let's see if I have any alternatives, okay? So this one's not working for me, so I'll try to find something else. So I'm going to NPM Trends, doing like a quick search. So I see like the very top. Okay, and NPM Trends is very misleading. So you got to read it really, really right. So you'll see that, for example, React country flag, which is a very promising candidate, has a lot of downloads. But it's not very updated. It's created 6 years ago, and the other options are not as good. So let's deep dive inside and see if this is the right choice for me. Is it really that easy? I'll just find another package, install it, and move on with my life. So you go into the repo and you go inside and you start to read. It's like, okay, the last release was over like almost 2 years ago. That's a red flag. You need to notice that. Not a lot of stars, pretty much a lot of forks, which is also kind of a red flag. Okay, stars is a really good community indication to know if package is good for me or not. And once you go into the closed issues and start digging in, you see that, okay, React Country Flag is not showing emojis on Windows OS, which is problematic for me because my app has to serve all operation systems. And you start to find out that it's based on another package that, well, you get the picture. Another red flag. So things to notice. The library can be the library being actively maintained. Okay, is the library actively maintained? How many open issues do we have? Look at the closed issues. Okay, a lot of people don't normally look at the closed issue because it's not like the default filter. But look at the closed issues. A lot of maintainers just close issues saying, I don't have time to deal with it. I don't have time to deal with it, and just move on. And that's a problem. Is the code written in an up-to-date format? Okay, if you write in hooks and all your app using React hooks, and suddenly this use like, I don't know, class component, maybe it's not the right choice for me. He hasn't been updated to the latest. And is it backwards compatible? Which is also something you should notice. Okay, so I don't have a lot of options here, so I'll just do it myself. So here is the code. I don't know how much you can see out of it, but basically it's a really simple component with an image tag. The source is for a CDN of all the flags. It has a code. That's it, like 10 lines of code, and I'm done. Like the amount of time I've put into research alternatives, I could have just written it myself, and it took me 10 minutes. It's really, really simple. And I can move on with my life, and I'm the maintainer, so I can give it hooks, I can be backward compatible, I can do whatever I want. So, the conclusion, choosing is hard. It's not really, really easy because the open source ecosystem is really, really big, and it becomes a hard problem. Researching is also hard. It's hard because you have a lot of alternatives, and some of them are not that good, or some of them are not as equally as good. Like, what's the best choice I can have? Because we all want to do the best choice that we can. And we may make a choice, and it's a mistake. That's okay. We learn from that. We move on. And sometimes the open source ecosystems will help us in our job and really make our life easier because, hey, I installed the package and it's working and my app has got the features that you want. So amazing. But sometimes it won't. Okay. And a lot of times it won't. Resources that help me choose a lot. So NPM trends, I just do like a quick research there. Openbase.com, really great resource. Also, they have like also the top libraries for doing X, Y, or Z. So it's helpful. Colleagues really, really help. I think most of my very deeper knowledge comes from designated social media groups like WhatsApp, Facebook, Discord, and blogosphere. Okay. You want to research something, read a blog about it. If it has like 1,000 claps, 2,000 claps, 3,000 claps, it's probably a good resource. And it's a good way to find knowledge that should help you in your problem solving. That's it.